Lately, over the past few years, we've seen some real advances in cordless technology. And cordless technology drills, cuts, saws, pounds, all those great things, but it does it so much more conveniently and so much better for the people using those tools. And we've got several examples of that from DeWalt to show you coming right up.
So these are our new brushless woodworking tools that we just came out with. This one is a little bit similar to what you maybe see of our brush unit. So there's a couple different styles of jigsaws up here, and they're both brushless units, right? There's been some enhancements that we've had that we've made into these tools. We've always had this dustless shoe to where if you're doing finished work or anything like that, you can put this shoe on,
Right.
or if you're doing metalworking, because a lot of jigsaws have metalworking jigsaw
Right.
blades. So this is meant for maybe more metal.
Okay.
But we've had that for a while. We did incorporate that into these new tools. There's a top handle and then there's a barrel handle.
Okay.
The barrel handle you'd mainly see in a European style. A lot of Euros like this top handle. We've incorporated a blower so that as you're actually using and going along,
Right.
it's going to blow the material out so you can see where you're going.
Right.
We have enhanced the blade lock to where it's going to fit in there a lot more tight.
Okay.
And then both of them have the 45-degree bevel that you'd be able to lock in from a bevel standpoint.
Okay.
Both variable speed, just a difference of where the variable speed is on the actual tool. So on the barrel handle, it's at the bottom, kind of by your pinky.
Right.
And on the top handle, it's right by your thumb. So it's really just a preference of what a user likes.
Right.
But there are two different types that we have out from a brushless standpoint.
Capabilities are similar. It's the style's a little different to suit the user, basically, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's all preference of the user. Then the other unit that we've had out for a little bit, but we just want to show it, is our new brushless portal sander. So a lot of the times you'd see this corded. We do very well with the corded units.
Right.
We did come out with a 20-volt unit that is variable speed, that is right by the trigger. Hook and loop pads, dust collection, has done very well for us right so far. It's been out for a little bit, but these tools, along with the router that's coming out here in a little bit, really make up a great lineup when you're talking about cordless woodworking.
Yeah, the thing that strikes me about it is having used corded tools in the past, they work fine. It's nice to have them, but boy, the cord's always in the way. And I have been one of those people who, in the distant past, have actually nicked the cord with the tool. I don't do that anymore, of course, but no, but you get good usability out of these things. You get a lot of run time, I'm assuming, with these, and you can get a lot of work done.
Yep.
Okay, good. Hey, we'll be back with more. Safety is always big no matter what kind of tools you're using, and that of course applies to cordless tools as well. And you've got a couple of tools out that have some interesting features, I think, that will help ensure safety and yet get a lot of work done. Tell me about them. Let's start with this one if we can.
So this is our full-size cordless brushless bandsaw, 5-inch capacity. We have had this out for a while from a launch perspective, but we actually just launched this new one, the DCS 376, which has a safety switch on it.
Okay.
So basically, safety directors would really like this tool just because you have to pull the black trigger first, and then this one, and then it'll work. So that eliminates anything from tying it or people basically getting around it to where if you have it and you pull the trigger, it's only going to work when you have both hands on it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's a nice safety feature.
It's going to be hard to sever a finger or a hand or
Correct.
anything if you've got to use both hands to fire up the machine, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. The bandsaw has been around for a while. This, however, is brand new from DeWalt, correct? So why don't you tell us a little about that?
So this is our brand new 20-volt Romex stapler. It's world's first. Nobody else has it out there right now. It is a 20-volt compact size stapler. The nice thing about this is it has a proprietary tip on it to where it gives a little bit of leeway when you're actually stapling the wire, and you're not going to damage the wire.
Okay.
No matter what you're doing, different types of Romex,
Yeah.
coax cable, whatever it is.
All automatically does that. It adjusts, self-adjusting, basically.
And it's not going to damage the cable at all.
Right.
It does come with our proprietary staple, 3/4 by 1, and we do make those staples, so it does have a proprietary staple with this gun.
Right.
But it was allowed. It's a nice feature for an electrician to get in between studs. Saves a lot of time and safety. Not taking a hammer out and nailing them.
Right.
I mean, it's one tool. A lot of safety features in this tool.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be considerably faster.
Considerably faster.
You know, than doing it with a manual device like a hammer, right? So,
Correct.
All right. So we've got a couple more things to show you. Stay with us. So cordless innovation is not only replacing smaller tools, but it's replacing bigger ones. And you got an example right here of that. Why don't you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, this is our FlexVolt 60-volt mixer drill. We don't like to call it a mud mixer because it actually has a lot more power than just a regular mud mixer.
Okay.
So this is double the power of a corded unit that we would have.
Right.
You could mix 5-gallon buckets of concrete, thin set, whatever it is, right? When we did a lot of the research, we found out there was probably more to mix than just mud.
Huh.
So we wanted to make a drill that was powerful enough to do everything.
Right. Okay.
It is on the FlexVolt line.
Okay.
The kit would come with a battery and a charger, but it's very low speed and a really high torque.
Right.
Okay. Another nice feature that we put into this drill is our E-clutch. So our E-clutch we have in a lot of hammers and a lot of our tools. And what that is if it were to get bound up and it would kick it,
Right.
the motor would actually shut down.
Okay.
It's a very nice safety feature when you're talking about a big handle like this and you're trying to
Right.
use a lot of torque with.
Yeah. Right.
your
Right.
application.
Right. Yeah. You want to keep that under control, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Great. Okay. What else do you have for us right there?
And then from a 60-volt perspective, this is our brand new 60-volt brushless HEPA-vac.
Okay.
So this is actually compatible with our T-stack. So you could put a T-stack on here on the bottom or top and carry it.
Right.
It is a double filter system, right? It's a 2-gallon vac.
Okay.
Comes with a fleece bag on the inside. This is really nice for guys doing patchwork or finish work, mainly for the reason of this remote control. So on this remote control, you can either turn it on, turn it off, or you can turn it to our wireless tool control.
Okay.
So I have it on the tool control right now.
Right.
So let's say a guy's up on a wherever, and he's not close to the unit, he can actually turn this thing off and turn it off wirelessly rather than going back and forth.
Oh.
Okay.
That's very cool.
Yeah. The other nice feature, we do have an 8-foot hose with our universal connector that connects to all of our
Right.
existing tools.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Well, look, we've shown you quite a few things from DeWalt. There is a whole bunch more on our website, so take a look there and get a good handle on the entire line of DeWalt cordless tools. Meanwhile, thanks for being with us. We hope you join us next time, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Okay.